Welcome to the Uncuffed Playlist. This is SuBzeRo talking to you, DJ SuBzeRo at that. You know, you just heard Meek Mill, Wale, and Rick Ross, Ambitions. Followed up with Linkin Park, Crawling in My Skin. And then we had Plies, Keep Pushing. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed all of those songs. I want to talk to you guys, you know, a little bit about what we first chatted on, this journey we have going on. Since I was a kid, I was lost and confused on the idea of what it meant to have a family. Due to growing up with so much child neglect, never felt wanted or loved at all. I was always told to go play outside until the streetlights came on. And I would watch movies and see other families and see other people, and I just knew something wasn't right. I just seen how much different my life was from theirs. It was right then and there that I realized that I was being abused. You know, I would go to school and act out just to get my mom's attention. You know, I get a whooping every day, you know. I think I was about 8 or 9 years old. My mom, she was doing drugs, I mean, every type of drug you can think of, she was doing it all. And she had this guy come over who was her supplier, but I think it was also her lover too. And he would watch me. He would be my babysitter when she'd leave and go out and go to the casino or go get her next, set or whatever. He'd watch me and, and I yell at him, I scream at him, and, I was back talking to him and everything. And one day I spit on him. I spit in his face and I punched him. And, he didn't hit me back or anything. I thought he would. He didn't hit me back. But when he came home, my mom came home. She was like, why did my son hit you? I know he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that to you. You must have done something to him. And the truth was I just wanted him gone. I knew he was one of the root causes of what was having my mom so separated from me. I dreamed of just being loved and held and talked to, and I knew as long as he was around that I would never be so close to my mom. It seemed like the only time we got close is when she was handing out a whooping. I think I was so messed up to where one day I hadn't got whooped in like probably a month. It was like a good month, and it felt off to me. It felt real awkward. I handed her a belt one day and was like, "Here, whoop me." She was like, "Why? You didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing wrong." And I was like, "Well, don't you usually whoop me? I haven't gotten a whooping in so long. Like, it don't feel right." I see she kind of like grinned. She smirked it off. I was like, "Boy, bye, go play," and this and that. But later on, I probably came to her room probably like 5-10 minutes later to go ask her for something to eat. And I seen that she was in there crying. So I knew right then and there I had broke through to my mom. And ironically, I didn't get any whoopings anymore after that. I always got grown man punishments as far as like she'll take away my toys and stuff that she knew I cared about, but she wouldn't touch me anymore. I feel like it was moments like that of me having to break down to her, and I didn't know I was doing it psychologically. I didn't know I was doing that at all, but it was moments like that to where my mom kind of got closer with me, would buy me toys, would take me out, and just be there for me. I just hate that I have to go through CPS and foster care and the whole system and this, that, and the third just to even get a piece of love from my mom. But, I love her and I miss her. Next song we're going to be talking about, it's Kevin Gates, called Change Lanes. This is a real motivator out there, so get with that, and I'm going to get back to you on the next mic break. This is the Uncut Playlist.